Dun-dun. 1982, Mattel, Masters of the Universe, Motu, trak. Okay, problem. This isn't my childhood. Reverse, rewind, skip ahead, pause. Like 2, 3, 4, 5 months ago. It feels like it. I had some stuff on my watch, and I was like, I want to get my childhood trak back on its tracks. Threw some stuff on my watch. Rubber bands, stickers. I decided, I think it's Easter. I went ahead and ordered them. Yeah, Easter, and here it's middle of May. So, I ordered them. They finally eventually came, like last week. And I've been picking at it. Well, I dug out my childhood trak. Well, one of the battery connections, like, I looked inside the compartment and it, like, broke off. But I had a spare one. Mine had some stickers. Of course, they always went straight to the bathtub. So I had some stickers. This had none. So I was going to put them on mine. Then whatever was left, put them on this. Well, scratch that. Work on this one. The spare one, probably from an auction. So I've been picking at it a couple weeks. I got some stickers. They're uncut. They're really shiny. And they're really cartoon. Like somebody drew them with a crayon. But it works. I had 2 sheets. Originally it had stickers on it, and then there was a sticker sheet. So whenever you get this, you get 2. So at least if you decided not to put them on, you'd have some on it. If a kid didn't do it, parents care less, whatever. But anyhow, first things first, I gave a little clean with a toothbrush. Then you have your trak. You cannot take it apart. It's sonically glued or whatever. Well, how do you get it going? So how do you get it going? Watch this here. It doesn't even want to go now. There she is. I just had you working. Okay, there we go. It's 4-wheel drive, basically. So just get in there. The wheels are toothed. Turn it. Put some batteries in it. Spin them around. 2C batteries. Off or on. Just do it this way for a while. You got a motor in there. If it don't bang off, well then flip the switch because there's no on and off. Mine is off. So cute. Freaks the dog out. Okay, so that was step 1. I need some rubber bands. I was looking at just rubber bands, but I didn't know how big. And the guy was selling 5 for the price I could have got anywhere else, like 20 of them. But I knew that they worked. So I got rubber bands. You get 5 though, which is cool. Then that's the second thing. Is this one, whatever they did, they put like, I thought it was the rubber and it like melted and fused or whatever, it got weird. But they put big globs of glue where the trak used to be. So I said with the utility knife, cut all them off. All around all 4 of them. So hoping the rubber bands will clean up a lot of that, you know. But I worked on one sticker. It's mostly match the shape, basically. And then the only 2 I had to look up were these gargoyles. that go back here on the firewall. Oh, I don't have a belt. I don't have a belt. There's a rubber belt. I'll have to make one, I guess. But the two gargoyles, one here in the back. These, you think they'd be the other way, but they're not. It's the thickest to the narrowest. And then there's two. There's one here, one in there, and then up here in the snout. Like the front of it is like the wind, was that the Skyjet, it looks like a ski doo or something. And the other half's, you know, the trak part. Which in the cartoon, it was a big, like, mobile home looking thing. And then they have this here. So it probably is like the the ski sled, sky sled. Probably has a sky sled front. And they molded, whatever. So I didn't want you to watch me struggle with all of them. I'll just let you watch me struggle with some of them. I don't know, I guess I'll do the hardest one first. I got bifocals. They came in, this is my second week with them, and I'm still learning, and I need to like move my head, and like whenever I walk, I usually have my head up. I gotta put it down a little bit, or I'm looking through my bifocal and everything's blurry. But sometimes I still take them off. Like these. I should just take them off. This is one. I'll let you cut me. I'll let you watch me do this, and I think I need to turn the TV off or down or something. But I can hear it pretty good. I don't know if you guys can hear it too. This is gonna be tricky. This must have came with these stickers, because this is gonna be tricky trying to get it around the track. I did learn to overcut. You know, you don't go to the end and then try to turn it. Just go ahead and give her a little snip to get it, so you can cut that corner around. It's a lot easier. It don't take but half a second. Alright. Deadline. Then you gotta be careful, because you gotta peel the back, but it's like laminated, and you can like carefully separate like the glossy from the paper from the sticky part. This guy, he goes up in there like that, so you gotta get it in there behind that track. So yeah, I'm taking them off. I can't get my finger between them, so I just kind of get to the edge and like poke and wiggle, and sometimes they'll separate. I'm gonna get this one off, and then I'm gonna go get this one on, pause it, put my clothes in the dryer. I must have done laundry yesterday. I got confused in my days. I do every other of my work clothes. I think I washed them yesterday. I guess it don't matter. Yeah, it actually worked pretty good. You gotta get in there though. Try to press that down a little bit. You gotta be careful. They wanna make sure you rub them down real good. Of course, I can't get in there. My finger and press that down, but give me a minute and I do. I got the wrong one off. I'll let you watch me struggle with half of this. One each. This little dude on the edge, the side here, that little dude, he's kind of a pain cut out because he has all these angles. And I always want to cut with my eye on the art. But some of them, like this, I can keep my eye on that artwork. But going around, you don't want to cut up too far and then turn it. You're gonna rip it. So I had to go from this way. I don't know. An old man struggling, I guess. Yes. The iconic stickers is one across this here, the top, and these here on the side. I got the eagle on the other side. We'll cut out this eagle here. It's cut off. I always want to keep. The artwork on the left side and use my right hand to cut it. Right. Dun, 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 dun. Then try to get them delaminated. Yeah, I have my big Motu box. I don't know what I'm going to do with it after I get done. My big Motu box, I have all the heavy vehicles are on the bottom, and then my figures are on top. So I had to dig out all my figures to get to the bottom to get this guy dug out. I didn't want to put them back until I got done. So Sunday I dug it out. I should have just done it. I worked on it a little bit Sunday, but I should have just done the video then, but I didn't. Now where's the rest of it? Those are flipped upside down. There we go. But I did end up working on it a little bit. But I don't know what I'm going to do with this truck. I don't want to bag it up and put it back in the bottom of my box. This truck ain't mine. It wasn't my childhood. Say this corner here, I don't want to get my scissors in there and turn, so I'm going to have to clip it with the kind of blind. There. Yeah, clipped up. Get down here. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this truck after I get done with it. Sit on table, look at it for a few days, but I got all my figs scattered out on the floor as you go into my room. I got enough room to open the door. They're just in front of my closet, so I have to step over some of it. Yeah, this I have to cut blind. I'll be careful. Leave a little wide, I guess you can't really help it. They don't have the border around it like Toy Polloi does his. His are free if you have a printer. Print them off yourself. He's also collaborating with a guy that's supposedly die cutting them. Oh, these ain't die cut. No, then. Yeah, again, lined up, low enough, too low. I need a stand. Or do I ever want to worry about it? That one lined up. This one I got a little low. Figures, last one is got to give me trouble. I just gotta, well, that was some sticky came off. There. Just press her down. Yeah, this is like pulling tile. You want to pull off thing. You can't just squidge it and move it over. You got to pull the thing all the way up and then place it right. Then lay it down. You know, some of them I tried to push the other day, but they just want to wrinkle. Alright, there's that much. Got new stickers. Alright. Now, I think somebody drove over it with a truck. Let's say there's one, B1 left over, maybe. So I need 3. Yeah. No, yep. Yeah, they're in here. They're just stuck together. They have that little funny coating because they use like flour to so that they won't stick together. You not. That's the trick. Alright, I already put one on, but you don't need to worry about that. I put wheels on. They're stretchy, yeah. They stretch. They have there's a track. You kind of groove on the track, but I think just elasticity itself holds it in place just fine. Kind of working it around. That chunk's kind of in the way. That hides up a lot of it. Hides a lot of it. There's the right side. That looked pretty good. I ain't seen, rubbers on one of these tack tracks in a long time. Let's see how to do it. One side start. Make sure it ain't flipped around. Turn, flipped around on you. Make sure it's flat. You just kind of push it down with your nail. Pretty good. I like to know the measurements. You could buy 20 or 50 of them for the price that you pay for, these here. Ain't perfect. I mean, my trim job ain't nowhere near. I was using a utility knife. I really didn't want to cut my thumb off. You know how that goes. But had a lot of it. It lasts long. That belt. Maybe I can use the other track, but I'd have to burn a hole in it. You don't want to. Yeah, you'd have to burn a hole in the rubber because it would tear. Maybe you stretch it, it'd tear. Sure. Yeah, had vinyl siding at that linoleum floor at the house. It had pretty decent long hallways. Man, you hear that thing clunking down the hall and all the way. Pretty good. I like to sit it. I kind of like to even them out to about in the middle. Maybe the rear. Yeah, towards the front maybe to fill up that gap. Yeah, cool. Looks good, yeah. Camera 2. So, reproduction stickers. OG. New old stock, I guess, rubber bands. As rubber bands, Rubber bands, rubber bands, rubber bands, rubber band. So, thanks for watching 1982 Motu trak, reproduction stickers, rubbers for the tracks. Like I said, put your batteries in them, spin it around, or if you have like one of them contact pins, the fiberglass, clean them up, put them in there, spin them around, just push on those wheels, and you hear that motor running. And if it don't go, flip the switch. You might need to flip the switch a couple of times, because there's even contacts inside the battery switch. So mess around with it. She'll go. She'll kick off. Actually, it's a lot easier. You don't have to take it apart to fix it. So that's kind of an advantage, really. You just a little brute force. Now it wants to work now. Just doing that. Just push it. Then you'll turn on. There she goes. Thanks for watching. Later. John Matt Paul's. Like, comment, subscribe. Over here, and press this here, and do this here.